I started investing to build wealth. So far, I've built anxiety. You know, when I first heard that investing could lead to financial freedom, I thought, great. I'll be sipping piña coladas on a beach in no time. But little did I know that instead of lounging, I'd be glued to my phone, watching stock tickers like they were the latest episode of a thriller series. Every time I refresh the app, it's like opening a fortune cookie. Sometimes I get rich, sometimes I get a heart attack. I remember my first investment. I bought shares in a tech company. I felt like a genius until I realized my phone had more screen time than I did that week. And then came the glorious day when I saw my stocks had soared. I was on top of the world, thinking I was the next Warren Buffett. I called my friends and told them to start calling me the Wolf of Wall Street. But, of course, that high didn't last long. The next day, my stocks plummeted faster than my enthusiasm for a Monday morning. Suddenly, my phone notifications became my worst enemy. Ding! Your stocks are down. It was like my phone was a personal trainer, but instead of encouraging me, it was just berating me. I was convinced my phone had developed a personality, and it was out to ruin my life. Every time I checked my portfolio, I felt like I was playing a game of Russian roulette, except there were no winners, just varying degrees of panic. And let's talk about the investing forums. You know, the ones where everyone's a genius and you're the only one who bought the stock that went belly up? I joined one, thinking I'd find wisdom. Instead, it was like a room full of people yelling, buy, sell, no, wait, crash. I mean, I just wanted to know if I should hold or fold, not be part of the next episode of Survivor, Stock Market Edition. Then I discovered the joy of day trading. They say it's like gambling, but with more charts and fewer cocktails. The thrill of entering a trade felt like jumping out of a plane without a parachute, exhilarating, but you're pretty sure you'll regret it when the ground rushes up to meet you. And let's not forget about diversification, the golden rule of investing. I thought, okay, if I spread my money around, I'll minimize risk. But all it did was make me feel like a parent with too many kids. You love them all, but one of them is definitely going to be disappointed. And the fees. Oh, the fees. It's like a subscription service that I didn't sign up for. I thought I was investing. Turns out I was just funding my broker's next vacation. Between the anxiety and the fees, I've come to the conclusion that my true calling might be fortune telling. I can stare at a chart and predict the future where I'm still broke, but at least I have a solid reason to buy a crystal ball. And then there's the news. I'm pretty sure the media is just a prankster at this point. One day they say the market's booming, the next day it's an apocalypse. I'm left wondering if I should invest or build a bunker. I tried to do my own research, which is just a fancy way of saying I Googled how to become a millionaire overnight. Spoiler alert, it doesn't work. I even considered following the advice of those Instagram gurus, you know, the ones promising to turn your $100 into $1 million with just 30 seconds of their expert strategies. I mean, if that were true, we'd all be on yachts instead of trapped in our tiny apartments, staring at our phones. So here I am, a self-proclaimed investor, with a portfolio that looks more like a roller coaster ride than a growth chart. I went in to build wealth, and all I've built is a solid case for therapy. But hey, at least I've got a great story. One day I'll look back and laugh. Right after I finish hyperventilating.